So anyway, good morning, guys. I'm just eating my breakfast over here, which I had a fight for. As a matter of fact, though, half of it anyway. Half of it was on the table. The bread was on the table, and at least she got chicken. But I mean, I had, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. If I don't say something, then I won't, go without eating again. You know, not that I don't eat, all the time, but still. So, I got a plan. Um, it looks like I'm filming from the pyramid, the Great Pyramid of Egypt, right? That's on par with the Bible, according to the witnesses. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I have a plan for the separation. I cannot tell you guys what my plan is. To me, it's a perfect plan, but it's gonna take some time. If I execute this, if I be patient and execute this plan, then it's gonna work to perfection. Nothing is perfect in life. Nobody's perfect, but you have to make a scheme. You have to make a plan, and my plan is gonna work to the letter if I keep it. If I keep it. So I'll let you know what that is, but it's not even close to being, and I can't tell you what my plan is because she's gonna be watching this and stuff like that. But according to everything, then the separation should actually be finalized like around I would say 2026, because you have to wait 2 years. At least that's what I heard. I'm gonna go to Atian's office tomorrow and ask anyway, and see if there's a difference. I mean, if it's 5 years, I'll still do it. Then that's gonna be a little pushed up a little bit, but I'm gonna be older, but but I'm gonna have to get this done, because I'm not happy in this wreck of a car wreck of a marriage, um, you know. So I already spoke about her in detail, great detail. I'm inside now. I'm inside my house, which is not even finished yet, and it's not gonna be finished until certain things happen, because I'm planning to buy outside, and I'm not going to be buying outside and then doing this at the same time. So that's not happening. So so anyway, I hope everybody's doing okay. Father, thank you in Jesus' name for this food. And I never was a coffee drinker in the United States. I mean, never. And now that's all I drink is coffee in the morning and juice. I love my juice. I love to drink juice. All kinds of juices I used to buy in the United States: cranberry, grape, orange, Tropicana orange. I mean, mango. All kinds of juice, man. Yeah, that's the deal. But so the putting of the house is gonna be off because I'm gonna have to save for the what do you call it? Save for the separation. I'm gonna be saving in the bank. So that this February routine, let's see what happens, But I got a plan. And it may not look like I'm not doing nothing as the years roll by, but by a certain date next year, I would have already applied for the separation, and spoke to a lawyer if I have to, I'm gonna be doing that. So I have to do it. I have to do it, man. I don't trust the person anymore. I don't trust Teresa anymore, man. I don't trust her. I mean, the baby was sick yesterday, and she left at 5 o'clock in the morning without even telling me where she's going. Now, she said she went to go to the clinic because the baby is sick. Okay, fine, but let me know. You just don't walk out of the house. You don't just walk out of the house without telling somebody where you're going. And because of what she said a long time ago, I don't trust the lady. I can't trust her. I'm sorry. I can't trust her with my money. I can't trust her with and nothing. I can't trust her with the baby because she has done mistakes before. So I'm not gonna say it's even sad anymore. It's just necessary. It's not sad to me anymore, man. You know, it's necessary. I'm not sad. I don't feel no sadness. It's necessary. That's all. Do I feel sadness when I record videos like this in my spot? No, hell no. I don't feel sorry. I don't feel sad. When I leave, I feel so refreshing. I feel so when I'm separated from this house and I go someplace far, man, I feel so good. I feel like clean, and that's how it's gonna feel like. The only problem is I have 2 kids with the lady. That's the only problem. And the next woman that's gonna be in my life, God willing, if I'm alive, God willing, we shall do this and that. You know, after the separation, has to love my kids. That's one thing that I'm gonna see. If she don't love my kids, then I'm not even, you know, and no attitudes. The next time I see like an attitude in an engagement, I'm calling it off. No. Unless I do something wrong and if she has an attitude, okay, fine. No. But if I get one of these bitchy attitudes, no, I'm not going through with it. You know. You know, so the person doesn't have to be a milquetoast, but can't have a stupid attitude and doesn't tell me where she's going. And once I find that out, then the next engagement will be over. You know. You know. So I'm smart at this time off because I know what marriage is all about. You know, and I know how it feels like. You know. Let me get rid of this. I think it's still recording. I think it should be still recording. So I have a 100% definite plan. I have a 100. I'm not gonna tell you what it is. I'm gonna tell you what it is because people are gonna be influenced and stuff like that, and go against me because they're scared of her. So that's the only reason I can tell you the plan. My baby's waking up. I'm gonna have to give milk to the baby. Take care. Bye bye. So 100%. I'm coming, my love. Coming, love. Milk. I know what the plan is. I made the plan yesterday. It's gonna take some time to get to the stage to pay for it. And once I get to the stage to pay for it and put enough in the bank, then I'm gonna be applying. I'm gonna be going with somebody that'll help me. You know, to go where I need to go to get the separation, stuff like that. And you know, one thing that she said that she never said before. I asked her, do you want to get separation? And she said, like this, like with the voice like this, it's up to you. Like a really sexy, sassy, cavalier, nonchalant, lazy attitude. Like, oh, it's up to you. So she never did that before. She used to say, no, I don't want a separation, hon. I don't want to. No, it's not like that no more. It's up to you. Okay, so it's up to me. It's up to me. So feelings change, like the song says of Expose. Feelings change, and that's just it. So my feelings change also. It's not only your feelings that change, Riza. It's my feelings have changed. You know, and I'm not gonna give you a license, a green light to do everything that the hell you want to do. You know, it's just not. It's not gonna happen. You know, so. But I 100% have a plan. Okay, how to save, when to take the money out to use it for the separation process. In Jesus' name, that's what's gonna happen. That's not gonna fix this house next year. I'm not gonna buy a whole bunch of stuff. I'm gonna buy my cell phone and stuff like that. I need to get some things, but I might not even do that unless I get the money out at an exact time next year, which I can't tell you. Then I could get the things that I need and stuff like that. But you know, once I reach to that point, and I'm gonna need a lot of patience. Once I reach to that point where I could take out of the bank and then get another loan from Atian next year, then that's when I'm gonna, ask somebody, to help me to get the separation. Of course, I'll pay the person to do the favor for me. Handsomely, by the way. I'll pay handsomely because I can. Because at that time I would have saved a lot in the bank. So, you know, that's just it. You know, nearly $10,000 will do it. And that's probably what I'm going to have, you know, when I get the money out, you know. So I can pay anybody to do, you know, what I want, you know, in regards of separation, of help to get a separation, you know, because it's just not working, you know, it's not working, you know, we don't feel the same way. I mean, we're in a room, we don't even talk. I said in Spanish, it's as boring as hell in here. I said, ay, qué aburrimiento, ay, Dios mío, qué aburrimiento, like that. I didn't use the word hell, though. And it's just as boring as hell. She doesn't talk to me in the house. We don't make love anymore. I told you that we made love like 3 times last month in July, which was like a Guinness Book of World Records for us, you know, because we just don't do that. We just don't do that, you know. Maybe she was drinking. Who knows? I'm just saying, you know. Maybe you know what the hell she was doing. I'm just kidding, you know, because I don't think she drank, you know. But it's gonna have to be like that. It's gonna have to be like that. That's gonna be a separation, and that's it, man. It's just the kids that I'm worried about, you know, because she has had very bad experiences with kids. She made one to collapse. She dropped one when he was a baby. You know, the escapades with Sean already, not wanting him and saying that she wanted to kill him, and he falling 2 times out of the bed. You know, once on my lap because he was lucky, and then the other time on the concrete. And then what she did with Anna was inexcusable. Fighting while being pregnant with your brother, fist fighting, and then causing Mary to collapse. She almost killed her daughter, you know, Mary. She caused her to collapse. She caused her to collapse. And then she used to hit Godfrey with a branch off a tree, which is child abuse. So, I mean, she has a very bad record. And Oscar Jr., she dropped when he was a baby, you know, because she fell asleep and then he fell out of her arms. So every single baby, every single child, she has done something. You know, she's reckless. I think that's the word that I want to point out. And and of course I have the, you know, like in separation, if I need proof why, well, I have the tapes. I have the, not tapes, but I have the tape of her cheating on me, and the emails. I have those. I mean, I have proof. That's gonna be on Facebook, just in case something happens to my phone, you know. So you know, I'm gonna see if I could get that up maybe today. Not the emails, because the emails are somewhere. It's just like it's in a convoluted spot, you know. So it's not even on my phone. The emails between her and Ron, you know. You know what I'm saying? So and between me and Ron me posing as her. So that you know, I caught her right there, and then her taped confession of the whole thing. So you could care about Rita all you want to and protect her fat rear end. I mean, you could do that if you want to, you know, if you choose to. But she confessed to it, so it doesn't matter what you think, what you do, if you feel sorry for the lady or not. It doesn't matter what you think. It matters that I have to take confession of Rita, you know, confessing to the crime of adultery, which is a crime in the Bible, you know. So that's all just thought. Let me see if my baby is awake. My baby's asleep. And I had to go over there and tell her to make milk for the baby, so when the baby wake up, she have her milk. But when I woke up, Riza was in here because she fell asleep in her mother's house, and there's no milk on the table, so I'm the one who has to look bad in front of her mother and father and said to make milk. You see, I don't want that problem next time, man. I don't want a woman like that next time. I don't want a woman like that next time. That you have to tell things to all the time. That you have to treat like a 12-year-old. I mean, you know. I'm not saying it happens all the time with the milk. I mean, she's pretty good with the kids when it comes to milk and stuff like that or whatever, you know. But I'm the one who has to be calling and calling her name out loud, because her cell phone, she doesn't even have the cell phone anymore. Kathy got it, you know. So a cell phone that it took me 7,000 pesos to buy, somebody else has it. You see, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, see? She needs the phone. Kathy don't need the phone more than her. And then she tells me that she broke Kathy's phone. Come on, why? You have a cell phone of your own. Why were you using Kathy's cell phone? Why? and then you broke it. That's bull. That's bull. I gotta contact old baby. See how he's doing, because I don't want the same thing. It may look all creamy and cheesy now and nice, but it looked like that when we in the beginning. It looked like that in the beginning. It looked like that. It looked like that. It looked perfect. She was nice. Her family was nice and eager to know you. Blah blah blah. You know. I see her for the first time, and she takes off my sandals, and she washes my feet, and all this other garbage, and you know. And then in about 2 years, she's putting my head in the concrete, literally. You know, it's a lot of garbage, man, and we fall for it, us American people, because we're so eager to get married. You know, that's the problem. You know. I better go. The only thing about this video that I want you to know is that Angelo has a plan. I have a plan already. And once I desire to carry out that plan, you better watch out, because I do it. I had a plan to come here from the United States of America, and I'm here. Now, I have a plan to separate myself from my wife, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm telling you right now, I'm going to do it, man, because the love that we had is dead. It is freaking dead. It is dead, man. It's shot. And once love dies, you cannot rekindle it. Because the trust is not there no longer. Once somebody stabs you in the back with somebody else, you cannot trust that person anymore, because she or he, according to the person, right, that's involved, she or he will do it again. Or if it did it the first time, if she did it the first time in my situation, if she did it the first time, then she could do it again. She can do it again. So you don't trust the person no more. And you can't live like that. You can't live by making love only once a month. And not even sometimes a month. You can't live like that. You can't live like that, man. Just because she's afraid of getting pregnant, and she's afraid of dying, and she's afraid of what the hell you got married for? If you're afraid of dying, why the hell did you go to a regular clinic? I told you to go to a hospital. Now, with Sean, she went to a hospital, hopefully. But with Anna, she went to, you know, a nice clinic. It's a nice clinic, but still, it's not a hospital. If you're so afraid, why'd you go over there? Mm-hmm. You wasn't afraid with Oscar. You wasn't afraid with Oscar. With Oscar, you had 3 kids, and you would have had 3 more. She probably would have. If Oscar was with her, she left Oscar. Let's say in 2000. Because she made Facebook in 2015. So she would have had probably, let's say, it's 2023. Let's say 4 kids. She probably would have had 8 kids by now with Oscar, because Naomi has 6. So she probably would have at least, let's say, 3 more kids. She would have had 6, and she's complaining about having a 2 with me, because Oscar she didn't. I mean, Oscar. I mean, Sean she didn't want. She didn't want Sean. But with Oscar, you were willing to open up your legs like a bridge, and have his kids though. You wasn't scared to die during Oscar's time, but then you're so sudden scared to die now. Oh, all of a sudden. I know. Oh, but that's an American baby, and American babies are big. You stupid people, man, who think like that. You know, a baby's a baby, man. Look how big the son is of somebody in the office that I know. We can't get bigger than that. Don't give me the stupid excuses. You understand what I'm saying? You understand? Look at all those basketball players and stuff like that in the Philippines. What happened to their mothers? Huh? Yeah, thought so though. You know, she's dealing with a trained debater, a person that's trained, a person that's educated, a person that's a Christian, and that's the difference that exists. That reason she's dealing with a person who's a Christian person, and they don't that doesn't take her garbage. You know, that's a big difference though. That's a big difference. You know, I've been trained so many ways. It's not even funny. So I have a plan already. I'm gonna execute that plan, God willing, if He gives me life, unless something dramatically happens. It has to be so. It has to be an act of God for me to change my mind about separation. It has to be an act of God. We call it an act of God. You know, if an act of God happens like that, well then, you know. But unless that happens, you know, then I have to go through with it. Especially with her sexy attitude, her nonchalant attitude, her stupid and lazy attitude. About, oh, it's up to you. Okay. You have that attitude now instead of saying, no, don't. I don't want a separation. No, it's up to you. You know. So if anybody sees me, if I say when I go to Atiana's office tomorrow, and I say, and she asks me, oh, where's Riza? And I say, well, she's over there at the store. Man, don't think that everything's okay, because everything's not okay. It's just a what? This is a marriage of convenience now. And when she goes with me to the office, she doesn't even go to the office too much anymore. Anyway, it's for convenience. It's to get things done with the you know, buying Pampers and stuff like that. It's nothing else. Don't pour anything into it. Like everything is fine just because she goes to BOGO with me. You know what I'm saying? I take care, guys. Bye bye now.